What up, YouTube? Casemas Prime here, back at you with another little kind of a live show slash kind of blog video that I thought I'd go ahead and do, simply due to the fact that, well, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to do a video on this, but I thought, what the hey, right? Might as well get it done now. Anyway, today is Saturday, August 18th, 2012. If you don't know already, I picked up my copy of The Hunger Games today on DVD, and I'll be filming this review next. Right now I'm currently in the process of downloading the digital copy on my iTunes profile, and then soon putting it on my mom's iPhone and the iPad in the kitchen. But, besides that, today was another pretty big day for me. Let me just turn off the TV, save a little bit of power. Yeah. But, today I attended something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I've been talking about this for a few weeks, and I'm really glad I get to do it. I got to do this, so I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions on the show I went to today, which was a taping of the Advanced Auto Parts Monster Jam. Now, any longtime fans or subscribers will know I was a monster truck fan since my childhood. I remember back being 6, 7 years old, getting this VHS on monster trucks, and I fell in love with them. And, of course, one in particular being the Gravedigger. So I actually went to a monster truck show today in Bank Center in Sunrise, and I thought I'd go and give my personal thoughts and opinions on it. Now, for those of you who watch Monster Jam, whether it be on Speed, or whatever channel you guys get it on in your countries, you'll know that most Monster Jam shows are run an hour long, and it's either racing, a freestyle, or a combination of the two. This one is actually a 2 to 2.5 hour program, and actually includes 4 events as opposed to 2. Of course, you get the racing and you get your freestyle, but you also get 2 more events. You get your wheelie races, which whoever does a better score with scoring a wheelie over a set of cars wins, and there's also the donuts, so it's kind of like freestyle, where whoever does the most donuts, and also with the fastest, gets higher points, and also a win. And according to what the announcer called it, quadrupling down, as opposed to the double down. And apparently the one I went to was sadly a Thunder National, so apparently it was a much smaller arena, and they only had 6 trucks competing. Those trucks were Full Bore, Gunslinger, Superman, what was that other one? Full Bore, Gunslinger, Superman, Ronna Young, Paul and Ron Young, Morning Show, Advanced Auto Parts Grinder, driven by Lupe Souza, and Gravedigger. Now, unfortunately, though, I was hoping that Gravedigger would be driven by Dennis Anderson. The driver of Gravedigger for this show was Gary Burton, who has been also a driver for Gravedigger alongside Pablo and Charlie, as well as Dennis's 2 sons, Ryan and Adam Anderson, who also drive Son of a Digger and Gravedigger the Legend. Can't be Weston Anderson because he's currently too young to drive the truck, but plans to join the sport when he gets old enough. But anyway, 6 trucks on the card. I was hoping there'd be at least 2 more to make it like a bigger 8, maybe even 10 trucks. But you know, what can you expect? You can only fit so many trucks in such a stadium. But anyway, they started off with the wheelie contest. Each truck would go once, and they would each be scored individually, and whoever got the highest score would win. That event was won by Gravedigger. And then we had our racing, which works just like the ones you see on television, where they, depending on your scores in the wheelie, depends on who you're paired with in the racing. Gravedigger, again, won that, so he kind of doubled down. Doubled down, I guess. Beat out everyone. What do you expect? Bad to the bone for 30 years. Then we had our donut competition, where he lost to, I think it was Paul and Ron Young that won that. So, he won that by doing a lot. I mean, he had speed and balance on his... He had speed going with that. Like, you can do donuts, but really, if you got speed, or you can do them super, super fast, you got points on that. So that's where he got his win on that. I believe getting a score of 26. And then, of course, there's your freestyle, where, you know, you run around, you You crush cars, you do jumps, you do your donuts, your cyclones. Basically whatever you do to get style points. And that was also won my Gravedigger. So kind of a triple crown. And being a Monster Jam event, it was actually quite fun. I hadn't been to one in 10 years, and I'd been watching it on television since June. So I thought it'd really be really fun to go see it live, and I certainly enjoyed myself. But of course, you can't go to a Monster Jam show without trying to attend the pit party. And unfortunately, I was late to the pit party. I got to see the trucks live. I have who knows how many pictures of Gravedigger. And I stood in line to get Gary Burton's autograph. And on the walls waiting was like a timeline showing like the original 51 Ford pickup, the panel truck from like I think 83 or 84, and then the repaint of that with the spooky paint job from 85, and then it's that truck's evolution into what it was today, and all of his greatest accomplishments, including the debut of Gravedigger 7, Gravedigger winning his first World Finals Championship, celebrating his 20th and 25th anniversaries, as well as showcasing the 3 30th anniversary trucks, including this one here, one with the swapped colors, and then the one that was competing today was the regular Gravedigger, but had the number 30 on the side of it there. One on each side. But anyway, there were 2 ways to get tickets to an advance to the Monster Jam pit party. One, which was given to us by someone who was very gentlemanlike. You could have gone to an Advanced Auto Parts location that was participating and was near your venue, would have gotten one of these little passes here. They were giving these away for free at participating Advanced Auto Parts locations near Sunrise, Florida. Or your other way, or your only other way, was to buy your ticket, $10 at the box office, or wherever you plan to purchase your tickets from. Adult tickets are about $20. Children are $10. Toddlers are free. They raised the price by a couple dollars on the day of the event to make it a little bit more expensive. But yeah, and then in terms of souvenirs, this is what I had planned to get signed by Gary Burton, but I had run out of time. By the time I got to the pit party, I'd gotten in line to meet Gary Burton, and I was like halfway up there, or almost to the front of the line, and then the clock hit the 12:45, and it was over, and he wasn't taking any more autographs, which sucked. I was very disappointed. But I did get to see the truck in person, which is quite a benefit. I got to see it live, and I was actually like rows away from I actually had really good seats. But it's also, I did pick up, let me see if I can't get it on camera here. Gonna go back to the old vintage days on my camera angle, but I did get this 30th anniversary shirt. It says Gravedigger 30th anniversary, and has 2 of the 3 30th anniversary designs, the green and purple, and the purple and green. The 2 that Dennis Anderson drove all the way up to the World Finals. He drove those in the World Finals in Las Vegas and debuted it in a 3D version of it. Had one built maybe completely out of Connects blocks. And then there was the other 30th anniversary truck, which is the same as the original, but just had the 30th anniversary logo on the side of it. But I personally had a great time. It's coming back again in Miami at Sun Life Stadium in February. If it ever comes back to Bank and Life Center again, I would certainly consider going again, because I had a great time. Although I do wish a few more trucks were on the card, and a few of my personal favorites, maybe like Mohawk Warrior, maybe Maximum Destruction, Iron Man maybe, but definitely Mohawk Warrior or Maximum Destruction. Those guys, Gravedigger and Grinder, make up my top 4 favorites trucks in the Advanced Auto Parts Monster Jam circuit. But I had a great time, and if there's any of you guys who have ever been to a Monster Jam event yourselves, tell me your experience. Drop me a comment. Tell me about something you might have done. Did you meet a certain driver? Did you get their autograph? Did you buy a special collectible? Or did you catch a souvenir that they threw into the stands? I tried for those shirts, but they didn't even think about throwing it at me. They didn't care. They didn't even throw close to me, but I digress. I guess that's about it. Later, guys. I am out of here.